What's up, guys?
Welcome back
to another wonderful episode of Tandem Fandom. As always, I'm Mick.
I'm Courtney.
And we are bringing you another interview.
Oh my gosh.
It was fantastic. We were live on location and we got the opportunity to speak with Emmanuel Matkins of the Superkick Foundation.
That's right. You may remember him as background character number 1 in our Ugly Ducklings interview where we met, touched base, and all led to this goodness that we're about to show you. Absolutely.
It was fantastic to learn a little bit more about such an amazing cause that the Superkick Foundation represents with, they helped with the Pulse nightclub shootings and their current campaign. They have all the t-shirts of Superkick Hate, which are absolutely amazing.
Fantastic. Helping underprivileged families, helping homeless,
helping veterans.
Helping veterans, helping wrestlers, helping everybody they possibly can. But we won't spoil it for you. We'll let the interview do the talking with E-Man himself.
What's up, Fandomaniacs? And welcome to our second interview. Very, very special guest here. We have a representative from the Superkick Foundation, Emmanuel.
Hi guys, my name is Emmanuel and I represent Superkick Foundation. It's something that touches my heart and we're here to talk to you today about it.
Exactly. We're very excited. We're very glad that you could step in and join us. And, as this is the second one, so, we're kind of establishing a base of how things go.
Yeah.
But, as this is wrestling related, what got you into professional wrestling?
I was 2 years old and the feud between Mick Foley and Vader is what really got me into wrestling.
Just the intensity of it?
Just, not even the intensity, just the sheer, intensity, but the brutality. When you're 2, the horrifying images of seeing Cactus Jack bleed everywhere from Vader.
Yes.
Yeah. It'll play on you for the rest of your life, and it made me a fan. It really did.
Absolutely.
What these guys go through just to put smiles on our faces, or horrified looks on our faces.
Yes.
Well, Vader at that time was just a monster. I feel no pain. I feel no pain. Like it was incredible. And Mick or Cactus at the time, just perfect. Foil of like Vader. I feel no pain and. Well, Cactus could take a lot of pain, so just awesome feud there.
More than humanly possible at times.
Yeah, I still don't understand how he did it. So, but, that's awesome. So, Superkick Foundation does so many great things, and, wrestling fans, I like to think, are some of the best fans in the entire world because we go to gyms and armories and, put money forward to support these guys, but what made you decide, I need to be involved in this charitable foundation to step up the next level of being involved in?
What made me want to get involved was, here's a little something. I was thinking about this for the last couple of days before I put my mind to it. Some people don't know about me. I've been in Boy Scouts. I was in Boy Scouts from the time I was 6. So between that, my parents, martial arts, wrestling in high school, that taught me to help the person beside you, help your fellow man. Because if you don't help them, who's going to help them? Some people are out there trying to undercut people and everything and be negative. Yeah. There's too much of that in this world. We need more positivity.
Absolutely, man.
Definitely.
Absolutely. The first thing I thought when you told us about this last month was just how great it is that there are people out there who understand that, maybe people can get by, maybe people, their lights aren't getting turned off and they got food in the fridge, but they don't have any extra. They can't do anything fun. They can't go out and see all of these wonderful guys that we come out and see every month,
Speaking of that topic, just a little side note here. National Pro Wrestling Day this year by Chikara, all their proceeds are going to us, and we're sending fans there because it's a free event.
Yeah.
So if you hear of anybody that's looking for a show in that area, point them to Chikara National Pro Wrestling Day.
Yeah, you guys hear it there. Check out Chikara. Awesome stuff. So, talk a little bit about what Superkick Foundation does for fans, for underprivileged fans. Like, what are some of the things that Superkick Foundation does?
We sit there and buy promotional items from wrestlers, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, whatever the cause could be, down to toys of wrestling action figures, all that little kids might need. We're helping 84 families this year from the money we raised.
That's awesome.
Anything, like I said, from that to helping them, people on the streets that walking down. Matt lives in New York, so there's there's a pretty good population there. There might be some people that are living on the streets. You might need a t-shirt or hoodie. Walk by, here you go. Or they come to the organized event that he puts on where there's free pizza and he just hands out stuff to everybody who needs it through a church, through a local organization like that. And then what else we do is we take and raise money for wrestlers who might be going through medical bill problems, the insurance, stuff like that. We have our own store where we're selling our own merch now, and that money is going to that. We also have a Just Cause Fund, which we're the only pro wrestling charity or organization that donated to the Pulse Fund when the Shooting the Pulse happened.
Yes.
Yeah, we donated to that. We raised money in like 2 weeks for it, and that's what that went to. We also are just out there trying to help people.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do, is help people.
Spreading the love.
And that's the best part about it, you know, as we looked more into the foundation and seeing that the message is help and bringing joy and happiness to people. So we've kind of talked a little bit about what the foundation does, but how did it all begin? How did it start, and what led to your involvement in it?
It started as a GoFundMe on Twitter, just a simple GoFundMe that a wrestler I like retweeted or whatever. There's some independent guy that I follow, and I was like, okay, cool, let me check this out. I checked it out. I had like a couple supporters, 3-4 supporters, and then I started messaging the guy who started it, Matt, and then we just started talking. So we decided to start just tweeting random wrestlers that we could.
Yeah.
And random wrestlers started catching on, and it's led to what it is today, a full nonprofit, tax-exempt charity. We have our 501c. That became, as of January 6th this year, it's retroactive to April of last year.
That's
so
awesome.
anyone who donated to the last two fundraisers that we've had, it's tax exempt. They can write it off.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. So if you're getting involved, remember, this is something that can help you when the tax man comes around. You know, when Irwin I. Shyster is hitting you up to pay your taxes, you can say, hey, I donated to the Superkick Foundation. I'm covered.
Step on.
Just make sure he doesn't send Bray after you.
That's the truth. That's the real worry now, is you got to worry about Bray and Bo coming after you, because I don't think IRS is too scary anymore. So, shit.
But there's plenty of places you can find them. They're online. Find them on Twitter. Find them on our page. We'll definitely be promoting
and donating as well. You know,
you can donate straight cash. You can donate T-shirts and toys.
T-shirts, toys, cash, your support, your love.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
buy their T-shirts.
We have a store through What a Maneuver now. We have one T-shirt out right now. We have 2 to 3 more coming within the next month. We have hats coming, we have gloves coming, possibly hoodies coming.
Nice.
So all
Give
sorts.
them the love and show the love.
Exactly. You know, support them, and support can be anything from money to just simply following them and keeping up with the sort of
and
things
just
that they're
spreading
doing.
the word.
Exactly.
Follows and retweets are free.
So,
Exactly.
you know, we always like to try and kind of close out with a little bit of fun stuff. So,
okay.
Favorite wrestler of all time, if you had to narrow it down to one guy.
Hands down, Bruiser Brody.
Nice.
He passed before I was born, 2 years before I was born, but all the old tapes I've watched from my grandpa having and my father having, hands down, Bruiser Brody.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Second one, New Jack. Third one, Mick Foley.
Nice. Okay, who's your favorite independent wrestler?
Current,
Yes.
the Young Bucks.
Oh, wow, there you go.
I mean, I'm Bullet Club. Too sweet.
For life.
Well, and they are supporters of the Superkick. You said they're integral to the Superkick
Yes.
Foundation.
That without their support, we would not be here today. Without the support of Young Bucks merch, their own merch company. Without the support of Steve Carino, Mick Foley. We're trying to work on Kenny Omega. That's a whole.
It's my favorite.
We're trying to work on him right now, but without the support of guys like Jeff Cobb, I've even reached out to Phoenix, and he likes the idea.
Nice, and that's awesome.
Yes, we have just one thing. We have a few people over in the UK if they ever get the chance to watch. Like Jamie Weldon, he gave me a shout out on his podcast a few weeks ago on Kevin Gill's show. Speaking, you know Kevin Gill? You heard of him?
Yes, he's on Keeping It 100 with Conan.
He's down with us.
Nice.
And without him, I would not be the person I am today without the whole positive mental attitude mindset, because I'm bipolar. I went through struggles in life. That's got me to where I am today.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we'll have to close, and this is the hardest question usually for a lot of people. If you had to narrow it down, favorite match of all time? I know that one's always tough, so if you have to throw a couple.
Favorite match right now? Eddie Guerrero, Art Bar, the WCW pay-per-view in '94.
Nice.
Dang.
Gotta love.
Right now, that's one of my tops. All time though, Taker Foley, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, classic. It set the
Just
standard.
getting goosebumps
Or
just
any
thinking about
Young Bucks match for the last like 6 years of PWG.
Yes.
Any of it really.
Anything the Young Bucks have ever done. Okay, well, and before we close out, this is your opportunity. Anything that you want to share in terms of social media, you know, anything.
Okay, you can find us on Twitter at SuperkickFNDN for Foundation. Website is www.superkickfoundation.org. The president of brand advancement. You can find me on Twitter at emanelite or on Facebook at Emmanuel Matkins.
Very nice.
That's right. We'll have it all in the description, and when we post the video and share it all everywhere, it will be everywhere.
Everywhere for you guys to check it out. Now, you know, because your Twitter handle is Eman the Elite, I figure we gotta close it out with an elite chant. We gotta do it. So, the elite, the elite.
Break it down.
The elite, the elite. All right, guys, back to you on the couch. Too sweet it. Boom. The elite, the elite.
Break it down.
The elite. Oh man.
I always pop myself with that.
That's so good. What a great time and what a great opportunity, like we said, to learn more about this wonderful organization in the Superkick Foundation.
That's right, and make another connection with another fantastic guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's my favorite part about doing the show and going on location and doing interviews is getting to meet wonderful individuals in the community that are selfless and just devoted to doing the right thing, like Emmanuel was.
Just trying to make the world a better place, because, you know, it's bad enough on its own.
Yeah.
We got to do what we can to bring the goodness out into the front, out into the light.
And a way that you guys can help is by going to superkickfoundation.org and, you know, buy some merchandise, you know, send some money, just spread awareness.
Donate clothes,
yes.
Donate toys, donate anything you can.
Yeah, and I mean,
And they've just got their 501c, so as we said in the video, it's all tax write-offs and all that fun good stuff.
Yeah, that's backdated from last April,
Right.
so, you know, and that's a wonderful opportunity as well for all you, like, fat cats rolling deep that are like, how can I write this off my taxes? Cratchit! Write it off! I don't know why Ebenezer Scrooge is donating to the Superkick Foundation, but if he were to give, why can't you? No, I'm kidding. Of course, there's ways that you can help by just simply spreading awareness. Throw them a follow on Twitter, on Facebook, you know, just
Keep up with the organizations that do shows for them. Just retweet, repost, share the love.
Absolutely, because, you know, Emmanuel was kind enough to kind of sit down with us, or stand around with us, I guess, and help let us know, hey, this is something that we're doing and it's really cool. And speaking of really cool things, I don't know if the guys wanted to kind of keep it, you know, low, but Unbreakable Michael Elgin was at the last PWX show where we shot this interview, and he was signing some posters for it. Emmanuel was actually going around getting a bunch of signatures from all the wrestlers, and I want to call him out very specifically, put him on the...
He gave him those photos.
Yeah, James Drake. I gotta put you on the spot. James Drake, when Emmanuel explained what he was doing, getting the signature, he signed a bunch of his 8x10s and just handed it to him, said, here you go, no charge. James Drake is an amazing human being. You need to look at the New Age Enforcer, James Drake.
He's pretty fantastic.
Because he's an excellent wrestler, but more so a human being. Because that's money out of his pocket that he's saying, you know what, I don't care. I want to help somebody. Here, take this. And that's amazing. We need more of that in the world. So, you know, James Drake, you the man. All the other guys that signed, Anthony Henry, Michael Elgin, Jake Manning.
That's right.
The Ugly Ducklings, of course, friends of the show.
But most of all, thank you, Emmanuel,
yes,
for bringing the Superkick Foundation to our little corner of the world and letting the independent wrestlers who grace the rings in this nice area that we live in to support and contribute as well.
Yeah, thank you for helping people.
Thanks for leading the charge.
Absolutely. Thank you for, you know, spreading awareness, and thank you for, you know, talking to us. Yeah. We appreciate it. So if you guys enjoyed the interview, give us that thumbs up. If you really enjoyed, if you'd be so kind to hit that subscribe button at the end of the video. And you can feel free to leave comments in the comments section below. We love comments. We love them.
That's right. I'll like them. I'll reply to them. I'll be like, oh my goodness.
That's what she does. You're talking to her and me sometimes.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to keep up with what we're doing, what we've done, what's posted, what's going to be posted eventually.
That's right. We put it out there. We give you kind of a little teaser, a little taste. Give that first taste is free. The rest you got to pay, except in this situation where it's all free and you get to watch it whenever.
Hard-earned time.
That's right. Anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Superkick Foundation. Thank you for being too sweet.